There's no such thing as mutton dressed as lamb. Let's wear what we want. Comfort has become my keyword when it comes to buying new clothes. Take a look through my wardrobe and you will see a color palette of black, dark green, dark blue and maroon. Lots of jeans and functional clothing. Experimental, it ain't. But how did I get to this point? I never really followed fashion as a teenager, but I did take risks with the clothes I wore. I chose clothes I loved. A children's Powerpuff Girl t-shirt was my top of choice for nightclubbing at one point that weren't all that practical. One birthday, I begged my mum for a pair of purple velvet knee-high boots from the Littlewoods catalog so I could look like Baby Spice in the Two Become One video. New Look in the Oasis Center in Birmingham provided much of my wardrobe while I rinsed bow bangles for the cookiest jewelry I could find. My favorite poem at the time was Warning by Jenny Joseph. It opened with the line I believed I would live my life by, when I am an old lady I shall wear purple, with a red hat which doesn't go and doesn't suit me. And then I hit a rut. It is no coincidence that this rut came at the same point as having children. The need in those early days was just to throw on something that was A, comfortable, B, practical and C, hides the sick, snot and whatever else a newborn likes to coat their parents in. But as they got older, something else happened. I began to feel like I couldn't wear fashionable clothes for fear I would look like mutton dressed as lamb. Basically, I've been mum dressing for a while now. And not in that fashionable normcore or mum jeans style, but basically in dark neutral colors, the same pairs of jeans in rotation, Converse trainers and a sturdy waterproof coat. Blending in, not standing out. This sounds silly, but in a way I guess I had lost my identity. I guess hitting my mid-30s has made me worried about wearing things I actually like, because it could leave me looking a bit, well, ridiculous. Bizarrely, it was an incident at the Primark concession in Selfridges which brought me to my senses. I was with my husband. I'd already picked out a shirt, dark green, naturally, and picked up a pair of colorful boots which didn't usually fit my usual style, black, functional. Do you think I could get away with wearing these? Will I look too stupid? Before he could get a word in, a stranger jumped into our conversation. Absolutely not. Buy the boots. She was older, but definitely more fashionable than me. I bought the boots. And afterwards reflected on how silly I've been to worry about other people's opinions about what I like to wear. I guess a lifetime of women's magazines telling me what I could and couldn't wear, sharing ridiculous rules on how to dress for your shape or age had affected my confidence. It seemed so exhausting, and the retribution for getting it wrong so terrible. The chance that someone might secretly take a picture of you to share on social media. #lol. Stuff them. Stuff the stupid rules about how we should dress later in life. Let Batty Winkle be my fashion guide. I am going to start dressing the way I like, for me. Okay, so that may still mean doing the school run in a comfy pair of trainers and my best waterproof coat, especially on a rainy day. But I've also resolved to start buying clothes that I adore, not just ones which are functional. Forget mutton dressed as lamb. Mutton can dress how the hell it likes and doesn't need condescending opinions, thank you very much. It is such a silly phrase. Life is too short to only wear dark colors. Wearing something that puts a smile on your face is probably the perfect antidote to these days of doom and gloom, mortgages and health checks. So, if you need me, I'll be digging through the racks at my local charity shop or filling my wardrobe with all kinds of clothing I absolutely should be wearing at my age. More 25 things that will make everyone who feels the cold say more. Public service announcement: Christmas does not start in November.